All right, and welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. I am your host, Ryan Matthews, here with Jeffrey Kline today.
What up?
We are now going to do 2 truths and a lie with Jeffrey this time.
My turn.
Peel back the onion a little bit and get to know you. So I have not seen these, just like mine were a surprise.
Yep.
And let's see what's on this paper. So I'm going to read them through,
And
then I'm going to guess.
Which one's the lie?
And then you got to give me a little backstory.
Yep.
So if you have not known, 2 are true, 1 is a lie. I don't know. So here we go. 2 truths and a lie. Number 1.
You can't read it right.
We talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
I think looks like I got murdered in Tahoe. That is a lie.
Very much alive.
I got married in Tahoe. I broke my nose playing baseball, pitched to the face. Wouldn't have broke anything else, I guess.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. One of my dream cars is a Mustang GT. Still stuck on the murdered in Tahoe. I'm gonna say, I don't know where you got married, but I'm gonna say that one is probably true. Just off camera, we were talking about Tahoe.
Yeah, we were.
So I'm gonna guess that there's some of that. Your wife is from there, or grew up there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get that one of your dream cars is not a Mustang GT,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say you may have broken your nose playing baseball with a pitch to the face.
You're looking at me, right?
Yeah.
It's a little off kilter. There's a lump there.
Yeah, right.
Not traditionally there.
I know.
So the baseball one is true.
Really?
It's true. Yeah.
Okay.
In 4th grade, I was crowding the plate and I took a pitch to the face, and the stitch actually cut me on the side of the nose.
Oh, really?
The stitch of the ball. Yeah. So I was bleeding from there, and then my nose broke straight down for the most part. And so,
Dang.
yeah, and I was crowding the plate because my dad was on a business trip, and he was the coach.
Okay.
And so he was on a business trip in Rhode Island. I was like, I'm going to hit a home run. I'm going to hit a home run and just like...
So like lead
yeah,
in
so
a
he's
little
going to
bit
be
more.
super proud. Right? So like leaning in, dude, just wow. Just like, man.
Oh.
I just remember looking down and there's just like, dripping.
Yeah.
Crazy. So...
Like, damn it, that was not a home run.
It's not...
I'm going to run home.
Yeah, exactly. Made it to school the next day and made it to baseball practice the next day too. Yeah,
Nice.
had a stitch. They didn't have to snap it or anything. Like I said, it broke down for the most part.
Okay.
I think it got a little crooked when I slept. So
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of
Doesn't
fun.
look crooked.
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet.
This is my good side.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that one is true.
Okay.
Now, surprise, I did not get married in Tahoe.
You didn't?
No, we got married in Gilbert.
Wow.
But I was nervous. The Tahoe thing before camera, like, he's going to know.
Yeah.
He's going to know. And I think that might have
It totally did it.
Yeah.
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 That was planned, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Tahoe thing earlier was not, that one was. Right?
Okay.
So, but anyway, yeah, no, we did not get married in Tahoe. We got married in Gilbert at a venue that actually is closed now.
Okay.
It was right off of, I don't even remember what road it's on, dude.
Okay.
It's just a barn wedding. We were young, and like barn, it's built to be a wedding venue.
Was that one?
It's right by church, dude.
I think I went to a wedding there for another friend.
Greenfield or something like that, maybe?
Yeah,
That's
somewhere
the-
around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on Greenfield, yeah.
Okay.
There's a Dos Gringos taco shop about a quarter mile up. Or
Okay.
half a mile north.
It might have been.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you probably went
Yeah.
there, dude. That's where we got married.
Nice.
And it closed. They're not a venue anymore, but yeah, so anyway, that's
Okay.
it.
Very cool.
And then dream car being a Mustang. Yes, I don't think we ever told you this.
No.
My grandfather owned probably 35 Mustangs over his life.
Really?
Yeah. And everything, dude. I mean, at one point he had 2 Mustang Cobras.
Okay.
He had what's that? The paint that changes colors, Mystic paint job or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
she had one of those.
chameleon.
Yeah. So it was like brown, green, purple, all this weird stuff as you walked around the car. She had one of those.
Okay.
But he didn't want to drive it very much, so he went out and bought a silver Mustang Cobra SVT.
Okay.
Because he was like, I'll just daily drive that.
Nice.
And I mean, he was already probably in his 60s at this point, dude. So
Man.
yeah, and so he had a ton of Mustangs. And then one of my best memories with him is in 2010. I think it might have been the last Mustang he actually owned. Or 2011, I graduated high school, and the college that he was a president at had made it to the World Series for JUCO, right?
Okay.
Up in Colorado, and he's like, "Hey, I missed it last time they made it because I was busy being, the president of the college. But this time I want to make it up there. Do you want to go with me?" So we
Really?
road tripped from Arizona all the way up through. We touched the corner of Utah, and then headed up into Colorado. Yeah, on the way back, we might have hit New Mexico. I don't remember. But yeah, it was one of my best memories. We took
Interesting.
this little freaking V8 Mustang.
That's so cool.
And dude, he would be like, oh, I'm gonna take a power nap, and I'd like pass out the passenger seat, right?
Yeah.
And he'd let me drive. He's like, oh, yeah. So I was still young. I mean, I'd only been driving for like 2 years, dude. So I was a little heavy footed.
Yeah.
So I think I had an exhaust on it too.
Yeah.
So you punch the gas a little bit, and he'd wake up. And he'd be like, sorry, Grandpa, you're not
Yeah,
gonna get a nap today, buddy.
I had to test it out.
I had to pass the guy. Grandpa was doing 55 and a 60. What do you think?
Sunday driving, you can't do that. Not in those.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Mustang GT, you have a specific one that you want, or a certain year? Like what's the draw? Fastback, regular? What do you want?
Yeah. So I don't want a convertible. Even though he had a couple convertibles. The last one that his car always felt really classy to me. It was silver with a white leather interior, so it was a GT premium.
Okay.
And he had, I don't know, 5 of those that I can remember. Dude, everything was always a GT because it was the V8.
Yeah.
Right. And so you had to do that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's just the draw. Is that. So
kind of some like the car, but also memories.
Yeah, and I would get the new version because I'm just that guy, but it would be like kind of an homage.
Yeah.
And I know that they get kind of a douchey reputation, but like, I don't know, I like them. So
yeah, hey,
yeah,
to each his own. I love it. And so, what is that? If you had unlimited budget, I guess. What's your first then dream car? Is the Mustang GT on that, or I know that you like Porsches.
Yes.
So what if you had like first dream car? If you had the budget, what would you buy?
First dream car, the most attainable was probably the Mustang. Price point wise, I mean, obviously Porsches are a lot more expensive. I mean, dude, my dream garage is we have a client looking for what, 12-car garage, dude. Easily same here, right? I mean, I could definitely fill my dream garage with 12 cars.
Because what we saw in one garage, there was Rolls Royce Ghost.
Yep. A 1 of 16 Aston Martin DBS. Yeah, which was unreal.
That was amazing.
And then that person also had a Bentley Speed. I don't remember, Bentley Continental Speed.
Yeah.
Convertible, which is for people who aren't car people. It's 2 V6 engines bolted together to make a W12, which is just like stupid fast.
Yeah.
And then the empty spot of that garage was reserved for a Lamborghini Urus that was out during our show.
Yeah, it was their daily driver.
Yeah, it was
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That was a nice garage.
Yeah. It's funny because like some of that stuff like I probably wouldn't put on my list. Like the Bentley and the Rolls were really nice. Probably wouldn't be high on my list. The 1 of 16 Aston Martin. I like Aston Martin, but probably wouldn't be there. Not a super high end one. I actually really just like the Vantage. I think it's like a nice, small, clean, compact thing.
Yeah.
And then the Urus isn't high on my list either. Yeah. I like them, but I don't. They're kind of expensive for just, I don't know,
like a compact SUV.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, dude, it's a VW product. And so, I mean, the fact that I could get like a Porsche Cayenne that's like just as nice, same engine, or we talked about the Audi Audi Q8, RS or whatever. But anyway, I mean, there's different options. So yeah. So to answer your question, yes, the Mustang is probably higher on the list because it's a little bit more attainable.
Okay.
But yeah.
But if you could buy one dream car ever, like you unlimited budget, but you can only buy one.
Yeah.
And you can't buy 93 and resell them. Like, what's the one you're gonna buy?
Porsche GT3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Good to know. I got a good closing gift for you now.
Yeah.
Got to close the night out.
Yeah.
Right on. Anything else you have? So nose was broken. You cannot get murdered in Tahoe.
I did not get murdered in Tahoe. No.
We're gonna get you a Mustang GT.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, perfect. That's all we got today on Real Talk. That was 2 Truths and a Lie with Jeffrey. And again, as always, if you like this content, whether it's just kind of the fun or the market stuff, just like, subscribe. And then if you know somebody that would like this, make sure you share it with them. We'll see you next time on Real Talk.
Thanks, guys.